I'm Rebecca Adlington, 4-time Olympic medalist, and I'm here with Let's to share with you how I felt growing up. Find out more at becomingateen.co.uk. It is difficult. There is kind of a lot of pressure from loads of different people as well. I put the most pressure on myself more than anyone else, but then I had people coming up to me in the supermarket going, "Oh, you're going to win 2 gold medals." And I used to go away saying, "Oh my God, what if I don't win 2 gold medals? I'm going to let them down." And actually, that wasn't the case. They were just wanting to wish me good luck. And so you just kind of feel the pressure from everywhere. It's all over the media. It's all over people's screens and TVs. And then you want to do well for your family, your coach, your friends, everyone else, that you're just like, ah. And I don't think there is a way of coping through it 100%. It's not kind of right, here's the miracle answer. But I think using my support team, using my family and friends to talk to when, oh, this has upset me today, or this has bothered me, or I'm struggling here, and using them and really valuing them people's opinions that care about you and love you. So I really did that as much as I possibly could. First, I used to get so upset about it. I used to be like, I don't understand why they're being so mean. And I was like, they don't even know me. And that was the crucial thing. These people do not know me. And I don't think people should have the right to be able to just slag people off that they've never even met, because I'm pretty 90% sure that they wouldn't say that to my face as well if they met me. Then I'm just kind of like, why am I taking it so seriously? Why am I taking these people's opinions on board that actually I don't really value because I don't know them? So I learnt that, and I can remember reading an article saying, oh, she looks fat in that dress, and I showed my husband and he was like, what, you looked fit, Haz? And I was like, okay, that's all that matters. Do you know what I mean? Why am I even reading that? Of somebody that's sat on their laptop just typing that, when my husband, who loves me, thinks I look good, and that's the main thing, and that's all that matters. I think when you're young, you're trying to please so many different people, whether it's your coach, your school friends, your teachers, your parents, your sisters, your family, everyone, that there's so much going on that actually I think you've just got to please yourself a little bit and say, you know what, I'm comfortable with doing this, I'm comfortable with doing that, and being who you are. I think I used to do it when I was young. I just used to hate it if somebody didn't like me. I'm like, what have I done wrong? And actually, as you get older, you learn you've not done anything wrong. It's just not everyone's going to get on with everyone in this world. And I think I wish I'd spent more time kind of focusing on the things that did matter when I was young, rather than stressing about the little things that I couldn't really control. I was dreading moving swimming clubs when I was younger. I heard like my coach that I ended up with was really mean and scary, and I cried to my mum going, I don't want to leave my friends. And I had made such an amazing group of friends that I felt so settled, I felt so secure, I felt happy, and that I had to move just for location. It was just, the other club was an hour away, it was killing our family, so I had to move. And it was the right decision for my career, and I was just really scared because, especially at the time, I was going to a club, I was 12 at the time, I was the youngest on squad by 4 years. The next person to me, man or woman, was 16. So I was a bit kind of like, what am I going to talk to them? I just kind of felt like I couldn't relate in any way. A lot of the guys were at university on the squad. I was the youngest by such a way that I was so terrified. And actually, as soon as I got there, everyone came up, hiya, I'm thinking, and because they were older, they kind of were so much more mature, and they were like, hey, you're okay. And because I had older sisters, I was so used to being around older people that I kind of thought, I'm scared for no reason here, but I was just terrified. I was just kind of like, you're leaving your comfort zone, aren't you? And going into an environment that you're not comfortable with, that you don't know anything about, you don't know kind of who to talk to who and whatever, but actually they were all amazing. Yeah, definitely. I think when you're young as well, for me anyway, I didn't really know what I enjoyed. Yes, I knew I liked swimming, but that's pretty much it. Whereas from hanging out with different people, and you get different things from different friends. You go to your friends for this advice or for this advice. I go to different people, and you kind of, well, I like shopping, well, I like going to the cinema, and I like cooking, and I like doing this, that actually you could have so much fun with so many different people. And a lot of my school friends just stayed in the same clique, that they used to be like, oh, I'm so bored, what should we do? Yeah, I never felt like that way, because I was always like, I've just come back from my swimming friends and I'm seeing my school friends, and I'm like, it's all fresh and new. And I always felt like it was always exciting, there was always stuff going on, because I mixed with so many different sorts of people. I think is, you'll always find something that you absolutely loved. With my older sisters, they were so academic, and because they were older as well, all the school staff, they used to get me, the third one, they used to be like, oh, we've got an Adlington, we're so excited. They used to be so disappointed because I'm nowhere near as clever as my sisters. They were like, oh, where did you come from? They were like, oh, we wanted your sisters back. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I always used to feel a bit like, I know I'm not as clever as my sisters, and I always feel a bit inadequate because they were so intelligent, getting A's on everything, and there's me coming along with like C's and B's going, oh, I'm sorry. But actually, I found swimming, which was my love, and both my sisters swam as well, but they never took it to that level. So actually it was just completely swapped. And a lot of my friends, they tried dance lessons and doing other stuff that they found their thing that they love, whether it's drama or music or arts or sport or whatever it is. I think there's something out there for everyone that everyone loves, but it just means that unfortunately it's not necessarily going to be the same thing as your best friend, and that's sometimes a nice thing to step away from your comfort zone. It doesn't mean you're not still best friends, it just means that you find that thing that you love and that you're passionate about. And swimming, I was so lucky that swimming was that thing for me that gave me so much confidence as well, that I don't know what type of person I'd be without swimming, because it gave me so much of who I am today that I learned from just finding something that I absolutely loved.